Welcome back, everyone. Today marks 14 years of DACA, or Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals. The Obama-era program protected children who were brought to the U.S. from deportation. Now its future is uncertain, as some court challenges have left the program in limbo. New applicants are blocked. Meanwhile, advocates say a growing number of college-educated dreamers, as they became known, are graduating without legal work status, limiting their ability to fully use their degrees. Dr. Hanley studies the impacts of this with the nonprofit thedream.us. It released a major report today, and it has some new insights we'd like to explore. So Dr. Lee, thank you so much for joining us today to dig into this. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
So let's start with the basics of this survey. How was it conducted, and who did you all hear from?
Yes. So, as the nation's largest organization serving dreamers, we have unprecedented access, reach, and trust to Dreamer college graduates nationwide. So, we have over 5,000 scholarship recipients who have now graduated from college with bachelor's degrees. The majority of them are working or self-employed. And we partnered with a sister organization called Equal Chance for Education that focuses on providing scholarships to dreamers in the state of Tennessee. And so together we partnered to survey our alum nationwide. The survey was conducted online earlier this year between February and April. And over 50%, just over 50% of our 5,000 alumni responded to that survey. And so we have the nation's largest, most comprehensive data set on undocumented college graduates, with over 2,500 alumni responding to the survey this year.
Talk to us about what the biggest takeaways from those survey responses were for you. What stood out the most?
Yes. So this is the first year that we have a sizable population that is fully undocumented. So they do not have DACA, they do not have temporary protected status, or other forms of immigration status that might give them deferred action from deportation or from removal. And so 1 in 5, 19% of our alumni are lacking any type of temporary status. What this means is they don't have access to a social security number. This is the most traditional way our DACA and TPS holders are finding employment, because they are able to apply for a job. But without that social security number, 1 in 5 of our fully undocumented college graduates are having to navigate a very different postgraduate trajectory and career pathways. And so this doesn't mean that they're not able to work. It just means that their pathways look very different from their peers with DACA or TPS. They have to start their own businesses. They're able to conduct independent contract work. And what we're seeing is dramatically different outcomes when it comes to whether or not our alumni are earning an income. So over 90% of our alumni with DACA, with TPS, with work authorization are working, or they've started their own business, compared to just 67% of our fully undocumented alumni. And the differentials go beyond, much further beyond that if we look into some of the details. So 80% of our fully undocumented alumni say that they consider their immigration status to be a significant barrier in achieving their career pathways. And you compare that to just 25% of our alumni with DACA or TPS who see immigration status as a key barrier to achieving their career goals. And we see these differentials in their income, whether or not their current job or career opportunity aligns with their longer-term career interests. So I say all this to say that the career outcomes, the differentials, what it means for social mobility for our dreamers and their families is really significant and dependent on their immigration status.
The report used a phrase, it called it the cost of chronic uncertainty. Talk about what that means and any other impacts on these graduates that you think people at home should be aware of.
Yeah. So you mentioned 14 years of DACA. Although our DACA Dreamer College graduates are in jobs, have been moving up the ranks in their companies and with their employers, this chronic impact of uncertainty, anxiety is really real, regardless of whether or not our alumni have DACA, TPS or not. And if you think about it, 14 years of DACA is an incredible accomplishment, but it also means 14 years of uncertainty, constant being in limbo, which takes a toll. And so you'll see in the report that 3 out of 4 of our respondents report increased anxiety when it comes to the safety and health of their own family members. 3 out of 4 say they have increased anxiety compared to this time last year around their own immigration status. And we've seen in the news, we see it with our students and our alumni, the increased number of DACA recipients getting detained, the constant unknown of what will happen to the program itself. We have had scholars and alum who have also been deported, which is very real, who have DACA. And so even for those who have deferred action, this idea of not knowing what might happen to them, what might happen to the livelihood that their family members depend on is really real.
So much data to dig into. I wish we could keep you here all day. I'm running out of time with you, but I do want to ask you briefly. The survey revealed a little bit about how attitudes have changed over the past year for graduates with and without DACA or TPS, which is temporary protective status. We'll note for our audience at home. Just if you can, talk about what's driving that shift.
Yeah. I mean, bottom line, we're seeing 68% of our respondents say they've experienced a decrease in their sense of belonging in this country. This is the first time that rate has been so high. We've been conducting this survey for a number of different years, and it's not a surprise. One thing our students and our graduates constantly tell us is all they're seeing in the news and what they're seeing in their communities is this underlying message or a very prominent message that they don't belong, that immigrants are not wanted in the United States. And for our students who, by the way, their average age of arrival to this country is just 4 years old. They've grown up in our school systems. They're so deeply embedded in our communities, our healthcare system, our education system. It's really coming down hard from them because they believe they do belong. They really identify as being American. And so we are seeing very significant shifts along with the anxiety, along with the concerns for their safety.
So much insight from this survey. We've just barely scratched the surface. But Dr. Hanley with thedream.us, thank you so much for your time. We encourage people to go read a little bit more about the results of that report. Thanks for your time giving us some of that context today. We appreciate it.